The stream schedule this week. Today we're playing Patron Picks, starting with Halls, where we'll be playing the letter. Exclamation point trigger. If you want to take a look at the triggers, that's the Steam forum link, so you can check out all of the triggers there are. There are a lot, hence why I just sent you to that link instead of listing them. So just so you guys know, it is fully voice acted. If there's a really uncomfortable conversation going on, worst case scenario, I can like try and skip it and or mute it. But we'll see. It depends how it's handled, stuff like that. There are derogatory words said, and there's not much I won't know that's happening until it's too late. But at least I'm not the one that's gonna say them. If I was the one reading them, I obviously would choose not to. But yeah. This game has trigger warnings for days. Yeah. So keep that in mind. But we're also only playing a couple hours of it. So I don't really know how far we're going to really get into the trigger warnings because it's actually a long game. Also has multiple endings. So we may not even do routes that has certain conversations. I don't know. So we may not even get to many trigger warnings today, if any. But it's there so people can kind of decide if this is too much for them or not. Then after we do, which is a horror visual novel, by the way, for those that don't know. Also apparently inspired by The Ring and The Grudge. I just had a nightmare of The Grudge, not last night, but the night before. Scared the shit out of me, so this will be fun. And I saw some screen caps because I had to grab a picture for the schedule, and the ghost looks so scary, and I'm not excited. There we go. You guys can see it. Also, the art in this game is beautiful. Can I just say? I think forever ago, someone asked me how much it would be to do, like, the letter detail in backgrounds, money-wise. And I was like, a lot. Like, these are fucking beautiful and detailed, but I am also not a background artist, so they would take me even longer than most people that practice it. And on top of that, these are just detailed as fuck. It's a gorgeous menu, yeah. Because, like, I spent way too much time crying due to new triggers today during work. Oh, Tara, all the hugs. Why does it remind me of Silent Hill? I don't know if it's very much like Silent Hill. Can't let out the dogs yet because of the box. Oh, no. I'm going to see how scary it is for me before I decide if I want to see this part of the stream or not. That's fair. Like I said, I have no idea what's actually going to be shown in the beginning. I remember I was spooked once during the end of a Garfield Halloween. I love that. All the hugs. Hey, if you need to rant or if you just want to chill with us, both are okay. I'm gonna look at options. I wish I could, like, have them bleep out when they say derogatory words. That would just be great. Full screen should be fine for a visual novel, so I'm not gonna worry about the fact it's full screen. Does not have cursor lock, though. I mean, this should be fine. English. Skip stops at unread text. Well, that's good. Oh, I have no idea. Okay. It's all completely voice acted, though, so at least I get to save my voice for both games. I'll take it. Character volumes. I like how independently they have, like, different voices. That's very interesting. I like that, but interesting. Just don't go to the starting student screen again. I'll try not to. Is it not in text? What? I mean, it would probably definitely be in text, but it's voice acted, so they're gonna say the word whether I want them to or not. I wish there was, like, a way to do that, but skip QTE. Oh, I wish, but I probably should. Oh, fuck. Is the QTE gonna be on keyboard? Like, I don't even know what's gonna be. Oh, shit. Difficulty, easy or normal? I don't know, it's just a QTE? Okay, that should be fine. I didn't change anything. Stained glass is always charming to look at. It's true. Except the narration. Okay, so the narration is not voice acted. Okay, so that'd be me. It's like Junpei, basically. They will be on keyboard. Stepping on unread text is awesome. A lot of visual novels I play have that option. Which one? QT is by mental control. I know the really offensive language doesn't happen until later in the game, so that shouldn't be a problem at least. Okay, cool. And yes, the difficulty only applies to QTs. Okay. Need to wash the dishes. Good luck. Good luck. Have fun. So, thank you. Let me know if the volume's too loud at any point or too quiet. I will try to change it in game if I can, to adjust accordingly. But so far it seems okay. But thank you, Hall, for being a lovely Patreon supporter and for picking this game as your pick and for sending it to me. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and oh, that's actually a lot of visual novels you play have the option that they each have a different volume control. That's really cool. All right, so let's do new game. Oh, why? Why? What the fuck? God, that caught me off guard. I hate it. Scare the shit out of me. Yeah, nope. Scared the shit out of me. What is all this? Oh. Jesus Christ, my heart. Motherfucker. That didn't get me. That got that was funny, bird. Hi, Files Unknown. F that shit, I'm out. Oh, Kotana, I'm so sorry. If you want to be known, if you want to be told when we switch to Unbound, someone can do that too. Oh, Kotana, I'm giving you all the hugs. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. Let me know when this game's over via Discord. Yeah, if someone could do that for Kotana, that'd be awesome. Oh, Jesus Christ. It was the sound that got me more than anything. It's been a while. Also, this game! Hi, Midnight Saucy. Hello. Oh, my God. Guess it just wanted to set the mood? Yeah. Oh, my God. I think I'll mute the stream and turn on some music while washing the dishes. Yeah, please don't drop a dish because of the scream. Tablet case came in the mail yesterday. Yo, that's exciting. All right. The Ermagerd. It looks like it's Ermagerd. The Ermengarde mansion. Oh my god. Okay, I can just click. Okay. Ermengarde mansion. Okay. I need to like get myself together. I'm like shook from the scream and now I have a giggle fit. Thank you for the clip too. Oh my god. Ermengarde mansion. Where did the dishes? God damn it. So fucking funny. I don't know why. I'm gonna say Ermengarde. I can't not. It's too close. Oh my god. Ermengarde, it's mansion. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I have the giggles. You killed the tension. You're welcome. From being scared to laughing in 2 seconds. New world record ever. I'm really good at laughing once I'm scared. Jesus. I can't read that name without cracking up each time. I know. Now I'm just gonna see Ermengarde. Oh my god. The name killed the mood of the entire game. I'm sorry. Oh my god. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxford. you just missed a jump scare. Also, Hex Girl, were you the one that said you were sending something to the P.O. box? A cell phone charm? I got it. I don't want to open it till you were here. I couldn't remember who it was, but chat thinks it was you, so I wanted to double check. You're going to see it a lot, so at least we're gonna have fun. It's the Ermagerd Mansion of Lexborn, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Oh my god. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. Does Oh My God family have any daughters called Lul? Lulu? And so Lulu? Oh my god. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermagerd. Oh my god, please tell me the ghost isn't Ermagerd. The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. And that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hollowed halls aimlessly. Ermagerd, it's a ghost! People who dared enter its walls, were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend, and its curse still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. What little regard for the truth they had for Briar Realty Corporation placed the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Good luck. Good luck. Isabella. Rose. I guess
Hello?
I should say. Oh,
Isabella?
I didn't hit
Are
it.
you there? Where are you?
Love the accent. A familiar, jittery voice comes from the other end.
Hey, Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's a mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yeah.
Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
The ghost is affectionately called Cuddles by the developer. Wait, really? Oh no, laughing too much is putting me into coughing fit. I'm sorry! Lungs are not happy with the fire smoke in Colorado. Oh no, Tara. I'm coughing from laughing at least. Oh, the hugs though. Oh my god, the lightning. I love the accents, they're very good.
Jeez, never
They would
mind
say,
those
oh my
rumors.
god.
Ghosts aren't real after all. And even if they are, which they are not.
Yeah,
they
really?
can't
Oh
do
my god.
anything. They're nothing but spirits.
You don't know that.
This is new.
They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up. Wait, just
One time.
get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
She hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as
Who
ever.
was that?
I look up from my phone and see Rebecca. Becca, giving me a questioning look.
That? It's just Rose.
The one who trained you.
Whoa, weirdly 3D. Also, can I look at this? Oh. Okay. Profiles. Okay. Okay, just Isabel. Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos. You have a long ass name. Birthday, May 28th, Gemini, 26 years old. Height, 5'2". Yo, 5'2" club. Occupation, estate agent. Nationality, Filipino. That's an F, right? Religion, Roman Catholic. Education, fine arts graduate. Likes cinnamon rolls, dogs, food, police, procedural dramas, and teleseries, comedies, and karaoke. She is the third child among 7, daughter of a laundry woman and jeepney driver. She went to a public school and was an average student, but took to arts easily. Eventually, she pursued a degree in fine arts, as encouraged by her father. However, when the man was diagnosed with a terminal illness, she had to stop studying to make money. It was Isabel's aunt who helped her get work overseas in order to earn more money than any local job could get her. Rose Cooper became her mentor as soon as she started as an agent at BRC. It's been 5 years since she met her neighbor, Rebecca. She met Ashton during an unfortunate incident involving her first sale at Delvin Court, and later Zachary through him. All right.
You're working together again? Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. BRC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
One time is far too many. Ermagerd Mansion. To be fair, thank you for that clip. Oh my god, please tell me the ghost isn't Ermagerd. It won't be in the sofa. Instead, it'll be in the walls. Even better. Did Rose just pretend that she didn't leave the dead body there? Oh my god, just connected the keyboard and I'm loving it. Yay, Lisa, I'm glad you're excited for it. Jeepney, guessing, is a Filipino sort of taxi. Developers are from the Philippines. Got you. Okay, noted.
Hold on. Is this the same mansion you've been telling everyone about?
Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
As soon as the words leave my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that.
I mean,
Oops,
no
it
offense,
sounds so out of
but
character.
You've been freaking out ever since you got assigned to it.
Cursed rumors and all. I did not skip her. I don't know why she didn't.
I honestly thought you'd
I'll
back
have to
out.
find another more powerful telescope to confirm my suspicions. Let's make a business.
We did promise not to ditch her. Where's the bees, Tilda?
Where's the bees, Tilda? Where's the bees? Thank you so much, our secret, for 23 months. That is so many months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe there isn't a ghost. Maybe it's just a dog. Philippine television drama, also known as teleserie, is a form of melodramatic serialized fiction in television in the Philippines. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you so much, our secret. It's great to be me. Hi, board gamer. Our character has my name. This is going to be distracting. F.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it. Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus. They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier.
Sometimes the dialogue voice acting may cut out or even swap around. Gotcha. Okay. I'll try to keep an eye on the dialogue to see if they miss something or whatnot.
They're desperate. I'm desperate.
So why is
it's perfect.
Career Day look like Slender Man? Anyway. A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Or Ashton. We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Becca!
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly raises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
Stop eating junk! They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
You have chicken tacos? Yo! Also, Hex Girl! Is this from you? Should I open it on stream? Is this from you? Or is this from someone in chat? Let me know. Oh. Hi, Skittles! I eat other things too. You're not my mom! I eat other things too.
Hey! I eat other things too.
This or that. Relationship status updated. I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I can muster. The same one I'd use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Also, Hall, did you want to tell me what I should respond with, or did you just want to see what my choices end up with? I thought I'd ask before I continue. She acts like your mom. I heard a doorbell. I just want to see your choices? Okay. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
You're just
It's a lot of
exaggerating.
sodium.
Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Becca's wrinkling her nose by the time I got to the end of the small list. She even went a little green on the last one. I would have laughed a little at that. Yo. Yes. Yes. I think the pen is here. Sweet. The box is here. Now I'm going to take the dogs outside. Good luck. Have fun. The doorbell's Armageddon. I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands from her.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago? Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year.
Sounds like my diet, except no.
In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes, it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there's only warmth in her smile.
What am I going to do with you?
She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for the exact word.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing.
Didn't I tell you before? You're always free to reheat my leftovers.
Reheat the food in my fridge.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me.
Just to say every choice means something, whether it's changing a relationship with one or more characters, which can in turn affect what happens in the story, or what happens to the character you're playing more directly. Interesting. So it's kind of like Until Dawn in a little bit, because that affects relationships. Hi, Crystal. It's like real life.
You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime.
Also, new relationship. Okay, so this is kind of like that. Aw, so because I wasn't sassy, my relationship grew with Becca. Because it tells you where the, like, base is for all of them. So, where is the girl that was on the phone? Rose? F? Rose isn't here. All right.
And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small, petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements, when she takes a quick glance at something behind me, snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute. We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet!
With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She's probably working on next week's lesson plan. Or trying, at least. Her eyes are distant, but she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily, her hand hastily going to her mouth to stifle the sounds. This is precisely why I followed her here. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
I level her with a flat look. She has had a cold for a couple days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. She has the run. And despite my advice to take the week off, this is way before Corona, obviously, but just like, I get paranoid about anyone coughing now. Despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
You can open it on stream if it says it's from Mimosa Studio. It's from me. I don't... Yes! Yeah! Hex girl! Okay, I'm gonna open this real quick. Hi, Elfling! Hello, hello. This timing is way too perfect. But yeah, it's from Mimosa Studio. Look at that little bunny. Remember, kids, take your meds. Yes, take what doctors prescribe to you. Hi, Bear. Hey, baby. You want to go up there? Come up the cat tree. My asthmatic ass is afraid to cough in public. Oh, Timonas. I'm just so scared of just getting it sick in general. Come here. I mean, if you're wearing a mask, it's fine. Come up here. He's just staring at me. Not so well. They made me take a COVID test today. So another 2 weeks of quarantine. Oh no. Do you have, is it because of symptoms or something? Or is it like you have to for a job? Out of curiosity? You don't have to answer. I took one a couple of weeks ago because I wasn't sure because I was having trouble breathing. I guess it was asthma or maybe allergies, but I tested negative for COVID, so there's that. So this is a little card. Look at that cute shit. Look at it. Ah. And then it came with a sticker. Look at this boy. Oh, look at this round Korok. I loves him. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, exactly. And I haven't opened up this. It's got cute little ghost tape, though. What? Washti? Forgot what it's called. Ah! Watashi? I don't remember. Yeah! And a little keychain. A little cell phone charm, which is also the little round boy. Thank you so much, Hex Girl. He's adorable. I loved him. Okay. Oh, there he focused. He's so cute. Thank you. He's adorable. I'll keep him in here just to make sure Tali doesn't eat the string for now. Thank you, Hex Girl. He's so cute. Job won't let me work until I'm better or improved. It's not contagious. Well, at least you're okay, you think. Pretty sure it's just a sinus infection. All the vibes to you. All the good vibes to you. I'm gonna keep them in here to keep them safe. They're adorable. Thank you so much. They're so precious. Just to keep them safe for now. There we go. Having allergies and asthma during the height of wildfire season is so much fun during this pandemic. Oh, terrible. Going from summer to winter always screws with my asthma. Only now in the back of your head there's always greater threat. Yeah. Right, because then now you cough and then you're like, fuck, what if I have it? I'm back. Welcome back. I've defeated the dishes. Also, how the hell does it grow so fast? What, dishes? I thought you would love it. I do. Thank you so much. Don't be Becca, kids. In fact, any of the characters in this game one way or another, to be honest. Yeah, I've kind of, normally in horror genres, don't be the characters, especially in visual novels. Doki Doki, 999, don't be any of them.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
It would. She offers me a reassuring smile, and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she's decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag and pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. Why do you have it? Is it just generic cough medicine? She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me. Rude.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Cat played 999? Me and Kita did. And just warning, we are not light on that game. We definitely call out everything it does wrong. Our experience with 999 was a fucking adventure. Wait, is it bad Sayori is a mirror image of yourself? Sayori well, Sayori's actually a good bean. Actually, I think, like, it's just, like, most of the time they're extremes. Like, when they're freaking out is more of what I meant. But I don't think you really see that with Sayori and Doki Doki. But yeah, we played through all of 999, got the good ending, found out you have to get a bad ending in order to get the completely good ending. So then we did that, and yeah, we were... Here in my country are repeating what happened in the US a while ago. Is summer here and people thought the middle of the pandemic is a good time to protest. Well, the protests aren't too bad a lot of the time. People are wearing masks and being safe. Police, not so much. Never heard of 999? Oh, Stardust. You can watch all of me and Kita's playthrough.
The gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The gigantic.
Do we have to say it 3 different times?
The sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century.
Why?
The gigantic. What's the gigantic? Gigantic? The gigantic.
Why?
Yes, Kit Kat played it and this happened, among other things.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh my god.
What is this gigantic?
The gigantic.
Do we have to say it 3 different times?
The sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century.
Why?
The gigantic. What's the gigantic? Gigantic?
The gigantic.
Oh my god.
Why? Thank you, Hull, for the 999 biddies and Anonymous for the 999 biddies. Thank you, guys. That's the 999 clip we have. That's probably our most popular. Or Kita saying, when you see the mail symbol on the lock in the raid response, and Kita goes, you know, you got a stick in there, right? So, like, that's all from 999. We had a really good time with 999 until about, like, halfway through, and then the ending was just, like, we had a hard time with it because it just wouldn't end. So we got saltier and saltier as the game went on. It was an adventure. Who's the third that will trigger it? Oh God, I didn't know you could do that. Okay, I was trying to scroll up on, oh God, it pauses everything. Oh God. Okay. I had already done the dishes this morning and now I had to do a full sink of dirty dishes again. Jesus. 999 was a heck of a trip. So that's 999 if you're wondering. Also, I got an emote. So much as I agree with all the protests and ideals they have, well, that's good, Skittles. Hey. Hi, Sawaki. Hello. Welcome. So when zero time dilemma? Kidding. Me and Kita definitely don't have plans. If I play with someone else, that's different, but I know Kita's so done with 909, which is fair. I make that 6 times. Oh my God. I'll definitely watch it later. Yeah, that's how we were. Because it's so painfully obvious how they like repeat themselves. Like one person has to sigh, they all have to sigh. One person's out of breath, they're all out of breath. And it's just like, oh my God. And it's apparently things make a lot more, because the ending made absolutely no sense to us. Because, well, like it did once people explained it, but it made the least amount of sense because we were playing the PC version, which does not have 2 screens. And the plot twist is a lot cooler if you have 2 screens. Unfortunately, that's not how we played it. We played the PC version. On top of that, I refused some of the logic of the ending. It's fine. But also, I think like a lot of the reason why we had trouble with the ending is because we were so just done with the fact that we had to play through it twice. When we had already accidentally done the good ending. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a lot of people didn't have the voice acted version, like when you have it on DS. So when things are voice acted, it's much more obvious that dialogue repeats. And so we were just like, oh my God. Also, the visual novel problem of something important's happening and everyone like, you need to get the fuck out. But then let's have this random discussion about Ice 9. Why? Why are we having this discussion about something when we need to get the fuck out of the room? So, like, that was a lot of our beef with 999 is, like, the survival instincts weren't there. But I'm sure if you're playing the visual novel, reading it yourself, silently, like, playing it, it's not as obvious and is much more enjoyable. But voice acted and me and Kita playing it and streaming it, it was just so painfully obvious that we were just like, stop flirting, stop doing this, stop doing that, and get the fuck out of the room. So, hi Eco, Sausage Fest, yeah, like the guy, Junpei didn't want to leave because he was with all men. You don't want to fucking live? Okay, anyway, I get a little emotional about 999, it's fine. Coffee's done. So, just warning, that's a lot of our feelings for it. So if you don't mind that, like someone who loved it, Alarain loves 999 and the series, she was helping us out through it and was like, you're completely valid. But then I've had people that really like it and they argued the hell out of us. So it depends on how much you accept that the thing you love might have some problems to it. So that will determine your experience of how much you enjoy watching us play it. I'm very excited to watch you play this. Hi, Becca! Will you be posting this on YouTube? Eventually. I'm very behind on YouTube. I'm in February of this year uploading to YouTube. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely, but it's taking time. 999 sequels do some very clever stuff on a meta level. Yeah. But again, you had to have like the DS for it to be as cool as it is. So the box is here. Yay! A breakfast smoothie, yo. Yeah, it'll always be here before it's on YouTube, for sure. Hi, Soothsayer. Hello, hello. Lurkers, I love. Excuse me, a little emotional. Just a little bit. It's fine. I would only escape with... Well...
You sound like you need to relax, Cat. Here, have a nice soothing alert.
I had a nightmare about the Grudge 2 nights ago. I woke up yelling at her to get away from me. You know what? Keiko. However you say her name. Fuck. Well, now chat's back up. This is why. My word. Also, what was the thing Hex Girl got you? It's a little Korok cell phone charm. It's cute. I would. By the way, she's dynamite. She's got the whole town lighting up dynamite. Nobody quite knowing what to do, wrong or right. But they all know Jessie is dynamite. They're right.
Oh, I meant to do this one. Lol.
Soothsayer, thank you so much for the 6666 tip and then the 2020. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you so much. All the love and hype. I appreciate you. Dynamite. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. I'm sorry. I would only escape with women. That's basically what Junpei was saying. If it's just bros, no thanks. Not worth living. Oh, just make sure to take care of yourself. That's all I care about. As long as you're okay. Find it easier to catch things on YouTube. That's fair. I'll try, but I'm very behind on YouTube. I believe you can still laugh at the things you love. I'm like that too, but some people can't. Some people get very defensive. So just wanted to warn, if you get defensive about things you love, which is fair, just warning you, we rip it apart. So I really like the game and I enjoy seeing what other people think. So yeah, I'm watching it for sure. Okay, Midnight Saucy, just wanted to warn you. The mystery novels have this problem. One, it's a cultural thing to repeat things. Two, Japanese, it's a long language. Like, it takes a lot of words to say one thing, and they have to fill all the text boxes. Oh, but it was translated fully and voice acted, so I don't know. I mean, but again, I think the voice acting makes it very apparent, rather than just reading on a screen. No, not that sound. I just rewatched the movie. Nope. Stream crashed. Oh, God. What was that? It was the Grudge noise. It scares me. Does it ever go on that long in the movie? Probably as she's just about to kill. But... Oh!
Vape. Better round that donation goal off before it gets out of hand. KFTW love.
Thank you, Hall, for the 1314 rounding off the goal. I don't know what it is now, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. All the love and hype. She's actually pretty cute in the movie. I need to rewatch the whole trilogy again at some point. Of The Grudge? I never watched the third one. I did see the second one. The dynamite. I even downloaded and singing along with it. Yo. Of course they would, because some people don't fully comprehend the concept of having different opinions. Or they just like, I think a lot of it is like, I love this thing so much that I don't think that they see what I'm seeing, or think like they genuinely think it's either not that way or that the reasoning for it makes it okay. And me and Kita didn't think so. Joan the Grudge 2 goes way off the rails. Oh. One of my personal philosophies is that you can only be mean or sassy with your friends. I mean that too. For sure. Thank you so much, you guys. Sit there and Hall, you sweet beans. Thank you. Whomever gave me this, thank you. There are new emotes. I guess they're all like K-pop related.
Okay. I won't tease anymore.
Sorry, we got very distracted.
I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Nope, I clicked. Here we go. Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion, the Ermagerd Mansion, is some ways in the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently everyone in Luxborn City knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious, sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up on the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me that we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's documents. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway.
Guess again.
A cutie.
Ash.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
I'm guessing I want to punch him in the face later. It's fine. We have K-pop emotes that we can get now. Yeah! Isabella's been yelling at Rebecca for the past 10 minutes. It's true. Poor Becca. No, absolutely fair. I only like 999 and mystery puzzles as gameplay. No, we loved the gameplay. I will say for 999, we absolutely loved the gameplay. At the very end, I gave up because I was very frustrated, so I just started. I hated the D. Anyway, but otherwise, we really enjoyed the escape room mechanic of it. It was the people we wanted to punch. It's fine. Got way too salty I got way too salty and impatient to actually play them. That's fair. So I get how people would have a hard time with them. Ooh, woo. I will have to catch this in the VOD, have a budget due. Good luck, Eco. All the luck. That's the only K-pop one that I have. I only have 2 now because of the start of stream. I think it just started today. Catch him? Who's Ash? Ash, catch him! God damn it! Yes, you probably will actually punch him in the face. Yeah, probably. I just assume I'll probably want to punch a lot of people in this game in the face because of all the trigger warnings. I hate you, D.
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool. I'll see you later.
I'll be there.
What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know.
You said Ash, catch him, and my head snapped up. His name's just Ash.
We're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Damn it, she said the voice, or the name, and I didn't pay attention.
Ermengarde Mansion?
Ermengarde!
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village. I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up!
Ash chuckles, and I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Whatever.
Ramen.
Bye.
Who did the pun? I return with ramen. Yo, ramen. Oh my god, it's the mansion. The phone looks like an unhappy emo. Oh, damn, I didn't notice. Stupid ashhole. Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough. Oh. October 21st, Friday, Ermagerd Mansion. Takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. Also, I have a new journal entry. Oh, wait, timeline. 21st. Oh, interesting. Okay. Friday, October 21st. Before going to the Ermagerd Mansion, Isabella Santos dropped by St. Goretti High School to check on Rebecca Gales. The former reminded the latter to take her flu medicine before leaving. On the way to the mansion, Isabella received a phone call from Ashton Frey, reminding her of Zachary Steele's movie premiere that night. Okay. It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Yes, yet despite all this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and the only rustling of the leaves can be heard from the occasional breeze passes. I think I read that wrong. While at Anselm Village is just a few miles away, everyone keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear, the horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it already has a right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place looks at night.
You planning to go inside that place, Missy?
The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes off the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave soon as I've paid, but there's a hesitant expression on him, as if something hasn't been said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in that house doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
You never know.
He drives off after, but what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my gut. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I approach the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. It's not like I have a choice anyway. If I want to get that bonus in commission one way or another, I've got to sell this property. The door is ajar when I get to it. However, while my own copy of the keys dangles uselessly in my hand. Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. She's dead! That's why you can't play Rose! Entering, what greets me inside leaves me gaping. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antique, searched every nook and cranny and crevice, and made it spick and span. I clicked off the game. God damn it. Ashhole, that name change. I know. Thank you. Oh my god, mansion. The phone. Oh, I got it. Oh yeah, I already read that. But I gotta look at the phone next time. To think if it wasn't Pokemon, that was the big hit, but Digimon, the society would be really different since characters aged up. I mean, sure. 21st, that's tomorrow. Oh my god, it is. Oh shit, this is happening at the same time. So the game isn't chronological, so the journal is there to help you put stuff in order. That's good. Cool. The ghost just wants a roomie to split the bills. I mean, fair. Unless the ghosts are Casper and his uncles. Maybe that's why the people left. Can they come and clean my house next time? Yeah, right? Kit keeps glitching the stream. I did? I'm sorry. Don't fall for its pretty looks. It's a trap. It's a trap of a house. It's there to keep you there, to look pretty, and then you're gonna fucking die. It's fine. All the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As though it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed ever again. I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
Now I want to play a visual novel where you share a house with a ghost. My voice echoes softly throughout the halls. It should start off scary, and then it's a romance between you and the ghost. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me no matter what how deafening the silence is. Oh shit, I'm back. Sorry, internet just died. Oh no. Welcome back, Tara. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. Unhappy frowny face. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number. But
the number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
That's not what it should say. It should just go straight to her voicemail. What do you mean, has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she's been eaten by the house, right? Or Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away, right? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably just wandered deeper into the house or lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping the call will connect us this time.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
Oh my god, they were roommates. Yes, let me smooch a ghost. Like that one movie? Wait, which one movie? The echo gave me shivers. I like how you said the eco. You're all gonna die, die, die. I've played a visual novel called 7 Days with a Ghost, which actually isn't too far off that. Yo. There's a Halloween sci-fi submarine episode that starts spooky but becomes a romance with a ghost. Yo. Romance, not romaine. And that phone not connecting is my first cue to nope aggressively. Yeah, no, I just get out now. Like, I just, nope. I cannot see the unhappy face. For some reason, I don't see one. I'm trying to. My brain isn't seeing it. Sorry, typos. Or is it a ghost mate, since they're ghosts after all? Yeah. Listen, you get a place to live and a partner. Sign me up. Sign me the fuck up. Okay. But to no avail. Oh, boy. I have a very bad feeling about this.
If you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps.
No answer. This isn't going to work. This place is huge. Big. Anyway, she could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. Stop that. Taking a couple steps forward, I notice something move above the grand staircase. I didn't notice anything.
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you? Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not coming out, huh?
Fine. I'm going.
Yeah, I wouldn't come back until I have someone with me. Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I really can't leave until I know she's all right. Growing desperate, I try to contact her number again. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord. Yes, finally.
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
She doesn't respond. There's also heavy static coming from her side. I sincerely hope it doesn't get caught up again before I can get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down.
What? The attic? Why?
Crap, it cut off. That sounded like someone trying to breathe, getting choked. I'm out! I'm fucking out! Anyway, man, do I really need to go there? With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. No wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all places, she just has to go make me fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the stairs. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. It branches out to the two major wings of the mansion, east and west. There are two attics here, one on each side. But the east one has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and somehow I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going into stuffy storage rooms. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room. Inside is another set of stairs leading up to the second attic. Unlike the grand staircase, though, the stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones and covered with a thick coating of dust that kicks up into the air with every step. Thank God it's still daytime. If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I might easily stumble and fall. With how old this place is, there's no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Is there like a save? Can I save or does it autosave? Nope. I don't want to quit. Controls? No. Branching tree, relationships, journal, loan, save. Save! Saving. Did it save? Yo! Okay. Okay, I just wanted to, Nope. Oh no, I'm out. Second cue to nope. I noticed with the other game that sound is an overlarge component is in how startling something can be. Oh yeah, absolutely. Not in Kansas anymore. What was that sound? I never noticed the echoes before. Really? Also a ghost partner means no sex. Sounds like heaven. There you go. No commitment to physical contact. She left the manor and lived old happy life. The end. At least it's not the basement. Attic is not better. I mean, attic is slightly better because in theory there might be a window or two or something, whereas the basement you're encased in ground, but we'll just adjourn to McDonald's. I don't think it was her sigh. No way to warn the character anyways, yeah. Do not go into the West Wing, Bartlett. Bartlett and the Beast. Oh my god. Fourth button dialogue. Wait, what? Who the fuck is Bartlett? Oh, it's from the West Wing. The West Wing's a show. Bartlett's the president, who's also Michael Sheen. Is that his name? The elusive man. All right. My mom wants a hose like this, just minus the ghost. Oh, house. Hose. Oh wait, I didn't think about no physical contact. Sign me up. Saving regularly will be a good idea. Unlike most VNs, you can get a game over with a QT if you fail them. Oh, noted. I've always wanted a house with a basement. I want a finished basement. I don't want a basement. Also, they tend to flood. That's the only problem, depending on the place you live. Beauty and the Beast and Jed Bartlett, yeah. Martin Sheen, not Michael. My bad. Michael Sheen, someone else. I always mix up the two actors just because their last names are the same. Very tired and references are now hitting my brain. You're fine. Sheesh, they did it with the rest of the house. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. Excuse me. Mansion attic. It looks exactly as it did the last time I'd been here, full of dust, worn out, and faded by time. Odd. I thought they cleaned everything. Did the crew miss this room? Cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No. It couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambiance of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. And I'm sure she said she was here. Is this a prank? Or maybe it's just a prank can. Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got her. Ugh, shut up, brain. You're not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? What the hell was that? That's it. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. We must have angered spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. Backwater. What does that mean? Is that supposed to be like Southern? I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time, no. I'm turning back for sake of my sanity. Briar Realty can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the glooming old room. Just to check.
What's this?
My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. It looks like... Lying on the ground, just a couple inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up. It's an insult? Oh, like not developed? Oh, gotcha. Rude? Like rural? Gotcha. Finally, she noped out. No, she didn't. She's picking up a letter. Roll credits! Dog's sitting at home, so I gotta wait until after my math test to be in the clear. Gotcha. I will say, I'm sorry, so sorry if I read some of the things that were listed on the insults page, because I didn't even know those were terms. Ignorance. I definitely have it. So if I do, correct me. The letter has been found. Story's over. Hi, Woods. Strange. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days back, me and a few other agents oh my god, inspected the mansion to prepare for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hadn't been there before. Someone must have left it in the room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her, though, could I? There's only one set of stairs leading to the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it'll fall apart as soon as I touch it. But with great care, I open it, and what I read shakes me to my core.
What?
Why would you read this?
Oh
I would have grabbed it, but not read it here. Peaceful, isolated place. The letter has been found. Trigger warnings for those that need to look at them. The piano solo gives me the chills when watching the playthroughs. It's creepy. It's not used a lot anymore. Yeah, I haven't heard that. Fourth cue to nope. Yeah. Nope. Nothing but the words "help me" fills the page. All of it seeming written with a crimson shaded pen. Or blood. I gulp. The same phrase goes on and on until... What is this chainmail? What is this? Oh my god, I'm back to the AOL emails. The same phrase just goes on and on until...
5 people or else. Or else what? Or else what?
As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper and peek at the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page. But there's nothing.
Oh, please, no.
Oh god, 2008 called. Chain letters of doom. I would have hightailed it out of the house. Same. I wouldn't have ever gone up the stairs without someone going with me. Why is she still here? I would have been would have been long gone by now. I would never have gone in there without a second person. Ghost in this house. We use a little word called please. My hands tremble and as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. That means there's a ghost. I need to get out of here. Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. Nope. 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 Folding. Oh yeah, I read that. A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds. It's a titan. With skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things one isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to cry, call for help, but the words catch in my throat. Even my feet won't move, completely paralyzed out of terror. Oh shit. Can I save? Oh no. I don't know what I would do. Oh god, save! Honestly, I think I would close my... I would have closed my eyes and ran the other direction. That's what I would have done. I think. I don't think I would look at it. My reaction is to usually go like, like to look away. I'm gonna do that. I shut my eyes tight, muttering fervent prayers under my breath.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
I mean, I wouldn't pray, but... Oh, right, she is really religious, isn't she? Prayers taught to me as a child, by my mama and papa slip out endlessly through my teeth. Because God, oh God, if you have to listen to any of my prayers, please listen to this one. And if God doesn't listen, at least I won't see the thing that kills me. A cold comfort. I wait. And I wait some more. But then nothing happens. I dare to take a peek. Only to find the ghost, the thing, whatever it is, gone. Relief washes over me as I shakily get up to my feet and back away towards the door. Wrenching it open, I slip out without a second thought and make a run for it, down the stairs and onto the hallway. I take a look back to make sure it isn't behind me. Any other person might have stopped, dismissed it as a trick of the light and overreactive imagination. Nope. But I'm not taking any chances. I'm not giving that thing another chance to catch me off guard. I wouldn't either. I don't think I'll ever feel safe until I get out of here. Whatever that is, every warning bell in my mind is telling me that it's going to jump out at any moment and get me while I'm still in this place.
I told them! I freaking told them! Oh man, oh man, oh man!
IRL, I would probs try my best to act like nothing is there and get the fuck out of there. Yeah, I don't know what I would do. Honestly, I think I would like, I'd look up and go, and like run backwards. Like I wouldn't even look up. I would just like turn and run. But yeah, in game, I want to look, but I don't want to kill her. So I want to try and survive. I'd be terrified, but still look. My curiosity knows no bounds. Hi, Mr. Moo. Cat sounds will save us. Kath is mostly averting her eyes from the screen or focusing on Cat. Yeah, that's fair. I don't trust this. I don't either. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me and my shoe slips. Okay, Cinderella, and I find myself falling until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. Ow. My head grows fuzzy and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious.
Go away.
The last thing I see is those feet before all I know is darkness. F? I killed her! Friday, October 21st, while looking for her missing co-agent, Isabella Santos found a mysterious letter in the Ermagerd Mansion's attic. Driven to fear by what she read inside, thinking it's the place's curse at work, she hurried to leave only to meet. Well, F. Hi, Oni! Hello, hello. If you act like you can't see it in this, yeah, in spirit, it can't see you. Honey, I'm home. And that's where the demo ended? Oh, really? Does that happen no matter what then? Yep, that's all I know. Okay. Oh, yo. That's loud! Jesus Christ. Why? Okay, I'm lowering it. Or maybe not. I don't want to lower it because it's going to like freeze it and I don't want to accidentally skip it. Anime intro. That startled me. F. Nope. Nope. That was so loud. I'm so sorry. Love this song. It's a good song. A buzz breaks the silence. I start to rouse, pulled into consciousness against my own will. I've never felt this tired before. Just want to sleep, but the incessant buzzing, poking, and prodding isn't letting me. My old mattress may not be the comfiest of places, but that doesn't make me any more eager to wake up.
5 more minutes, Becca.
I swat away at what is nudging persistently at my side. Come on, can't I just get a few extra minutes of sleep today? I promise I'll work hard once I'm up. A hand lightly taps my cheek, and something cold is suddenly being pressed at the back of my head. I clicked off the game. The icy sensation slowly spreads throughout the area, giving me an uncomfortable feeling.
Isabella? Isabella? Stop. Can you hear me? Isabella?
This is still Friday. The fog immediately lifts from my mind the moment I recognize the voice in my eyes snap open. There, looking down at me, is Rose. Oh, Rose is okay. Another woman loiters beside her, but my attention is too focused on my co-agent to even ask why there's someone else with her. Rose's posture just screams worry, although she's keeping a straight face. Or trying, at least. Can't help but feel bad for making her fret. A wave of dizziness washes over me as I try to get up, forcing me to lie back down again. Luckily, the feeling subsides after a few seconds, until only a mild throbbing elsewhere at the back of my mind remains. With a little assistance from Rose, I push myself upright. She hands me an ice pack and gestures for me to press it where I suspect a small bump has already formed. If the light ache in the area indicates anything.
All right, Isabella, where are we?
I want to get the game now just for the opening, right? Wishlisted this game. Just remember that there's a lot of trigger warnings, exclamation point trigger, and I don't know if there's spoilers, but it's important just to note that there's going to be a lot of serious topics addressed in this game and possibly described. So, the ghost was between the two letters. Yeah, in the logo. I am confused and hyped by that intro. Deceptive but lovely song of Death Parade. Yeah. Are we still Isabella? Yeah. Rose just carries ice packs around with her? Yeah, totally. Little buffering. Wasn't me. Or if it was, it wasn't much.
The Ermengarde mansion. Why? Ow, my head.
And the date today?
October 21st? Rose.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
15, 14, 13, 12. No, that's wrong. Why are we doing this?
She's just checked if your injury is in any way serious.
Last time I curiously regard the woman standing beside Rose. Oh, this time. Oh my god, can I read? This time, I curiously regard the woman standing next to Rose. It's impossible to overlook her. What with the way she towers over us. And here I thought Rose is already tall. Who is she anyway? One of the remaining cleaning crews? But with how primly she's dressed, I don't think anyone would want to clean in that suit. An expensive suit at that. The gloves alone must have already cost a fortune. Her eyes slowly shift between me and Rose, considering us with an almost unreadable expression, until finally fixing a sharp gaze on me. I can't help but fold my arms protectively over myself as she does so. She may be far from a cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like our supervisor during evaluation.
Just do it, please.
I eye them both warily, but recite everything she asked. Rose releases a breath of relief once I'm done.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance.
Wow, the trigger list for this game is long. That's what I was saying. That's why I said check it out just to make sure before you go and commit to this game yourself. Not that it's not good. I've heard nothing but good things from people who like horror and visual novels, but I just wanted people to be aware because there are a shit ton of triggers. She just uses her heart to cool Isabel. Oh my god. Had a bit of buffering, but just for a sec it refreshed. Okay, good. I don't think there are spoilers particularly because they give you no context at all. That's what, yeah, like they didn't feel like they spoiled anything for me. I just am warned. I forgot about her accent. I love it.
Are you all right?
Exasperation soon replaces the dull ache. The memory's a little fuzzy, but the attic and...
There was someone, Rose. In the attic.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's probably just one of the cleaning crews. The boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute...
No, not any of those. I'm not actually sure. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
Both Rose and the lady look at me like I've just grown another head. Did I say something weird? Rose quickly casts an apologetic smile at the woman before the awkward silence stretches on further. It's her saleswoman smile, the same one she taught me back when I was still her trainee. I should show this to troublesome clients, or just to avoid trouble in general, she advised. It's also the same one she gives me when I've done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale. Her eyes are serious when she turns back to me. She takes both of my shoulders, gently squeezes it, and with as much patience as she can muster.
As much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you. You know, signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call. Isabella, I'm going to ask again. Are you really all right? What happened?
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry. I remember I was looking for you, but you weren't in the attic. And there's... whoever it is. Then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down. Oh no. Do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open. We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
Perhaps it is a concussion.
Are you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
Wait. Hold your horses, Rose. I can't just miss an important sale because of a minor bump on the head. An extremely minor bump. I've had worse when I was a kid. This is
Besides,
nothing.
if I leave,
if
you'll
you were
have to
out
shoulder
cold,
everything in the open house, alone. And in a mansion this big?
well, there's also the part where I may lose that bonus BRC promise, but that's completely besides the point. Rose gives me a skeptical look when I return the cold compress to her and push myself off the floor. I have to use the staircase railings to steady myself, but otherwise I feel fine.
I'm A-okay.
I forget they'll start talking if I click. The two of them exchange a worried glance, and Rose assumes a contemplative look. I bite my lower lip in anticipation. If she says no...
All right, you win.
A smile threatens to slip out
from me. If I see that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked. Clear?
Clear as day, ma'am. Thanks, Rose.
You insisted. But remember what I said. First sign of you looking not okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
It's just a small bump. Don't worry.
You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a serious injury for all we know.
Hi, Tally. Suddenly, a small cough sounds against the walls of the foyer, interrupting our banter. The woman is looking expectantly at the two of us, her stare making me shrink back a little on myself. She isn't really intimidating. Well, she is. But not in the scary negative way. Far from it, actually. Her demeanor simply commands an air of sophistication and respect. In a different world, a younger me would have probably wished to be like her. At her lack of response, she coughs again, lifting a well-trimmed eyebrow at me in question. Words get caught in my throat at the sign of it, and Rose, as usual, is swift to catch my blunders.
My sincerest apologies.
Gert, take the massive
Hi, Fender.
To the other room. I have to go up above. Yay! I don't know what you just said.
Oshi a dom is what the game is saying.
Yeah, basically. They're saying she's a dom. Fender, thank you so much for 30 months of support. Thank you. All the love. Bad phone connection. The accents and voices are so euphonic. Is that the word? Wait, didn't we keep the letter? I'm assuming it's gone or we have to pass it along. Hello. Jesus, I looked away. I'd love to date a woman like her. Giggity.
Miss McCollough. Marianne McCollough.
I'm not gonna pronounce that right, am I? McCollough. She like does the guttural. She hands Rose her business card. Oh, this is Marianne. Okay. Interior designer. The words interior designer catch my eyes before the partner flips it over. Oh, probably someone interested in the mansion for its 17th century influences then. I won't hold it against her though. Despite the hearsays and remaining uninhabited for years, the mansion's original fittings and furniture have been kept completely intact and restored to pristine condition. I suppose some people find that trip to the past feeling appealing. Hello, thank you so much for 25 months. You sweet beans. Thank you. If she is a Doms, she can walk all over me. Just call her Marianne, I guess. Oh. I didn't know badges were being given out. Badges? Well, I know emotes are. You shouldn't need to pronounce it at all at any point. I think she should read it for you. Okay, good. Or they should. My throat deaf can't handle that last name, but hello, Marianne. Twitch says I can announce my sub again. Thanks, Twitch. Well. New emote awards. I clicked, bitch. After all, with what it offers, this place could also be a haven for people looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm.
Miss McCollough, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We're just ironing out a few things, but we'll be starting the tour soon enough.
Dom or not, buy me dinner and a safe word first.
In the meantime, we've prepared some refreshments for you in the parlor while you're waiting. If you could please.
Thanks. There's no need for it, though. I just dropped by for a quick survey of the place. I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Rose's confusion is impossible to miss when she glances at me, and I return it with an equally perplexed look. And against my better judgment, I blurt out the first question that comes to mind.
I'm sorry. Homeowners?
I should have kept my mouth shut. A flash of irritation crosses her face, but it instantly disappears under a mask of professional detachment.
Yes. Hannah Wright? She hired me to handle the interior design for their new home.
This is the Ermengarde mansion, right?
It is, but...
She pauses, possibly trying to figure out the right words to fix the awkward situation without offending someone. Suddenly, Rose nudges me with her elbow. Oh shit, I don't know. Let's check with our supervisor. We'll check with our supervisor. Those few moments have given me enough time to clear my head of any nervousness or confusion clouding it.
It is, ma'am, but we weren't aware the mansion has already been sold.
What do you mean?
I almost flinch when she turns her gaze on me, but I stand my ground. Besides, it isn't like I haven't dealt with an awkward situation like this before. What did I do? I increased my relationship with Marianne, apparently. Yo. I may screw up at times, but that doesn't mean I haven't learned a thing or two in the 5 years I've been working in the business.
The mansion is indeed for sale, ma'am. Today's the open house, in fact. However, we haven't heard anything from the higher-ups that a deal has already been closed for this particular property. If you'd like, my co-agent and me can check with them right now.
She nods, seemingly in deep thought after I've finished. She appears to be a reasonable person anyway. Given the proper explanation, she'd surely understand.
I thought something looked odd. Excuse me, I need to call my secretary.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Santos.
Still giggling over Ermengarde. I'm gonna always call it Ermengarde Mansion. Dawn, you buy your safe words? Dangerous safe word. Sure thought it was more. For what? Safe word, it's chocolate. Chocolate? Yeah, it's gonna be Ermengarde for forever. With a slight wave of her hand, she leaves us. That seemed to be the end of it. Both Rose and I breathe a sigh of relief. Disaster averted. I also don't miss the thumbs up she gives me for doing a good job, and I can't help but swell with pride. Still, I've already prepared myself to dial the number to our Luxborn office and check, even if she didn't ask for it. I'll be very frustrated if, for some reason, something has already been decided without me or Rose's knowledge. That's a whole new level of unfair. We've been working hard on this. Moments later, Miss McCollough, I don't remember, returns. Kalach returns looking a little frustrated, but with an apology clear on her face. I feel a little sorry for her having to go through all this trouble.
There seems to have been a little misunderstanding with my client. If you'll allow it, I'd like to stay and wait for them here. I was informed they'll be dropping by for the open house today. I figured it'd be a waste to just leave after that long drive. I might as well meet him here.
Certainly. You could stay at the parlor in the meantime, ma'am. I'm sure it won't be long before our guests arrive. And, Isabella, I left a few documents in my car. You know where I keep those.
I was wrong. Sorry. No, you're fine.
Can you please get it for me?
Chocolate where? Rose takes a glance at her wristwatch before tossing me a set of keys.
We still got a few minutes to double check those papers.
You pronounced it correctly the first time.
Okay, got it.
The two of them disappear behind the parlor's door. Oh. Okay, Marianne McCollough. Rose Cooper, along with a woman who introduced herself as Marianne, found Isabella Santos lying unconscious in the mansion's foyer before the open houses start. Unable to recall what happened prior, Isabella insisted on working, despite her co-agent's worries about her well-being. Alright. Their departure brings with it the stillness to keep me company, neither welcoming nor comforting. Alone like this, it's impossible not to think of what really happened. I wish the memory isn't as elusive as it normally is. Then again, Rose already said she didn't receive any call from me. Was it just paranoia? A temporary lapse after having heard all those tales about this place? Probably. I want to think of it as such. better to think of it as such, so I can work in peace. Except for a small part of my mind begs to differ, and if I'm going to be completely honest with myself, I want nothing more than to leave this place as soon as possible. I don't know what's in this house, and I don't want to know. The keys Rose have just handed me digs into my palm, its jagged edges creating shallow ridges on my skin from how hard I'm clutching it. It's a reminder of what I still need to do, and why I've taken this job in the first place.
Owagada booga.
Owagada? Thank you so much, Swelfie, for the 3 months of support. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Don't go alone. The letter has now also appeared in the journal. Oh, wait, it did? Oh, yeah, it says... That was there before, I think. Or we saw that, only to meet. I think I read that before. Unless there's a different place I'm missing. Oh, like here? This? Oh, was that not there before? Oh, great. I just have it. I guess. I'm doing good. Minus the spooks. Especially the main menu one, which was the worst! How dare, game? Alright. It's a reminder of what I still need to do and why I've taken this job in the first place. Hugging my blazer close to my body, I exit the house to get what Rose asked of me. Just a few more hours, Isabella. Sell the house, get the money. Excuse me? Excuse me? And no, it wasn't there before? Gotcha. Great. A flock of people have already gathered in the mansion's front yard by the time we officially open the doors. I'm not sure whether I should feel baffled or underdressed standing in their presence. Men and women of wealth and status, all dressed to the nines in fancy suits and lovely dresses of varying colors, compose the medium-sized crowd. Their necks, arms, and fingers are adorned with silver and gold, glinting in the afternoon sun. Some even have ridiculously fancy feathered hats on their heads. I really hope there aren't any magpies living nearby, like in the stories. Those birds will have a field day in this. They're murmuring among themselves, looking at the estate's facade appraisingly, with some arguing about whose mansion has the superior architecture. But most of it stops as Rose calls for their attention. They don't look too pleased at being ordered around, but what can they do about it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos.
I'd like to talk with the painters. I felt all the red was a bit excessive. I must watch this. Jambalaya, and I'm happy. Hey! Is spooked. Yes. The only spoopy thing I'm seeing is capitalism. That too.
We'll be taking a tour of the mansion in 2 groups.
As much spook.
Please make sure you filled up our sign-in forms before joining a specific group.
It only does it the first time you hit new game as well. Oh, really? The jump scare in the beginning? Rude.
Those who want to look around the first floor, please follow my partner. I'll be guiding the ones who wish to see the ground floor.
Hearing this, a few wander to me. They are mostly old ladies who seem daunted at the idea of climbing all those stairs. Miss McCollough also joins our group, but what really catches my eye is the elegantly dressed pair she approaches. The ones who look like they're in the fucking paintings in the background.
It's so nice to finally meet you! When Chief Inspector Lee mentioned that a famous interior designer is in town, I knew I had to get you.
Your confidence in my skills is very flattering, ma'am.
I'm sure you won't disappoint, Marianne.
Also, I've been watching Lovecraft Country, and they remind me of 2 people from Lovecraft Country, so I don't trust them at all.
Oh, you know each other?
Not at all, ma'am.
You mentioned something about a Marianne on our way here, darling?
Oh, yes, I think I did.
I don't like that guy's voice. They must be the clients she was talking about. I might have seen their faces somewhere before. Some magazine? Or the television? I can't quite remember. But then again, most of our guests have likely ended up on the news one way or another. I won't be surprised if these 2 already have. For people who are popular, though, they aren't dressed as loudly as the others, and in their simplicity, the couple stands out. The woman in particular is stunning enough to turn the heads of most people in my group, especially the men with wandering eyes. The guy standing beside her doesn't seem to mind, though. And if I'm going to be a bit bolder with my assumptions, I'd say he's basking in the attention. They're probably, I would guess brother and sister, but I guess not.
Sure.
Okay. Subsequent times you expect it. Yeah. When I saw the dude for the first time, I thought it was Draco Malfoy because he kind of looks like him. Yeah. Both of them, in fact. I'd think they were brother and sister if it wasn't for their public display of affection. Oh, well. The matching rings on their fingers just cement the fact that they are indeed a couple. However, couple or not, what's important is we get the deal closed before the current owners can even think about canceling the listing. I just hope one of the people in my or Rose's group is brave enough and generous enough to buy this mansion. And so, with papers in hand, I lead the way. He does have a Malfoy look about him, yeah. Okay. Look at the journal. Alright, Briar Realty Corporation. Today marked the open house of the infamous Ermengarde Mansion, opened to the public for the first time in years. Luxbourne's most esteemed and prominent personalities gathered to catch a glimpse of the 17th century property, including Luxbourne's most well-known couple, Luke and Hannah Wright. Alright. When they aren't whispering among themselves or going ooh and ah over one thing or another, they ask questions. From how the restoration process went to the history of the place, I answer them all. More than happy to talk about the art pieces and architecture mostly. However, I'm careful not to mention anything about the urban legend. Not a good material for sales talk, even if the entire population of Luxbourne knows about it.
Some of the furnishings here are actually the 17th century originals, all of which have undergone a painstaking restoration process just to return its original beauty.
Generous enough to buy a mansion? Okay, Protag experts confirmed. Well, they're trying to sell it because they're trying to get money, is what it said. They indeed look like the paintings. That's what I was saying. Like, they kind of look like the blonde people in the paintings, but, you know, I don't know. Sell it for money. Like, they're obviously not exactly like them, but I think they could dress up to be like them. Sell it for money. That's how the market works.
Even the glass thing. Colorful
like,
ones.
Obviously, they're a little different.
I don't know, but you get the idea, I hope.
She has yellow hair, and he has bleach blonde hair, just like the characters do. So I sus.
Especially that one, ma'am. It is said to be a gift commissioned by the fiancé of Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion's current owners have specifically requested that the restoration crew take great care in handling it.
I bet the commission on a place like that is pretty good. Yeah, I think that's why they're trying. And they get a bonus because it's haunted, basically.
It's a priceless work of art and the most distinctive feature of the mansion.
By the time I've stopped talking, her attention is already elsewhere.
Isn't this place wonderful, darling? I told you it's not a total waste of your time.
I don't know. Isn't it a bit too small? We might have to break a wall down to have more room.
Well, I think it is just right. Don't you think so, Marianne?
The word generous doesn't make much sense here. Oh, gotcha.
It is splendid, ma'am.
Story updated.
But isn't it a little too early to make plans when no deal has been signed yet?
Never mind that. It isn't going to be a problem. We've got a wonderful legal team to handle everything. Start taking notes, though. I think I've got a few things I want changed before we move in.
But, like, yeah, it's totally them. And his hair's greased back so you don't notice that it's this guy. Okay. The rest of their conversation gets lost in the chatter of our companions. I don't want to make any assumptions yet, but their sheer interest is enough to give me some semblance of hope. Oh, please, please, please let these guys be the one. Eventually, our group reaches the kitchen. Why is there a hidden door here? Much like the rest of the house, a great deal of effort has been put in retaining the room's classical appeal. The open earth at the end of the room in particular looks amazing, like the ones I've only seen in fairy tale books. And mad props to the cleaning crew. Seriously, after overhearing hundreds of their complaints about the soot and tar staining the bricks and how much of a pain in the arse cleaning this'll be, they still managed to pull this off. Or make it look presentable,
The
at least.
highlight of the room, however, is what's underneath
Food
this
cellar?
hatch here.
Oh, okay, for wine cellar and other storage. Cat, still. Never go in there. I feel like I may be overcompensating for something there. Oh, he maybe?
Oh, don't say anything yet. An underground wine cellar.
He's very happy. This is the first time the guy in the gray speaks up. Mr. Luke Wright. Look at me. My memory supplies from the forms they signed earlier. His sudden attentiveness catches me off guard. Since the start of the tour, only his wife has shown any form of genuine interest in the place. But this time something lights up in his eyes at the mention of the Undercroft. That's where they keep the bodies, of course. Exactly. He looks like lukewarm. Look at me. What's so interesting about the basement? I don't really understand rich people sometimes. Right now, he just gives me the impression of a child who's seen what he absolutely wants for Christmas. Well, if you are a wine connoisseur, you would want that, I would think. Looks right. I've always found it cute whenever I see children act that way. My younger siblings especially. On a grown man, it's almost funny.
Yes, sir. It could house around 7,000 to 11,000 bottles of wine.
Jesus Christ.
Truly. And the room, how was it built?
The bricks that were used to build the cellar had been carefully picked for the purpose of maintaining and preserving a constant temperature and humidity in the room. It's a good place to keep your private collection in if you have one, sir.
Jesus, that basement. Yeah. The trapdoors for wine? What am I supposed to do with the demon I keep in there?
Keeps the corks in good condition.
Oh, love. Didn't you say before that you wanted to make your own personal vineyard? Perhaps you could start one here.
You know we're going to need space for that, darling.
And this isn't big enough?
If it's space you're worried about, sir, the Ermengarde mansion sits on a 46-acre lot. There's plenty of room for it. We were told that the original owners had a horse stable built here before, too.
There's a contemplative expression on Mr. Wright's face, but he doesn't say anything further. His wife, however, seems really pleased that he has started to show interest, if only a little. I smile to myself. I may not completely understand how these people's minds work, but I sure as hell know how to spot a buyer with sincere interest. Score. I can't wait to tell Rose. The rest of the tour goes without a hitch. After more than half an hour, we're able to cover most every room in the ground floor and are headed to the parlor. Funny, the first time BRC had us survey the property, I kept complaining to Rose how big it is. Now I can't even bring myself to care no matter how much my feet hurt. Maybe this is just the excitement over a possible sale? And it's a modest collection. Sweet mercy. I only have 1,000 bottles of blood wine. Suspicious whispering. When we reach the parlor, however, an odd feeling washes over me. It starts off as small goosebumps on my skin, a feeling of being watched intently. Whispers in my ear and shadows dancing, lurking in the corner of my vision. Dark silhouettes that are gone when I turn to look. A chill settles down my spine, making me feel sick, and I start to break out in a cold sweat. I can't do this. I need to sit down for a moment. The old ladies in the group have been requesting for a break anyway. If I can just...
Excuse me? Everyone? We will be taking a 15-minute rest here before we visit the first floor.
Whatever you do, don't put the demon in the basement, because with all that wine, I'm pretty sure it'd die from alcohol poisoning.
My dollies! My dollies! My dollies! My dollies!
Yo, Lynn, thank you so much for 40 fucking months with that tier 2. Thank you so much, you sweet bean. Right, he looks smug. Is Phoenix is an Edgeworth son? That my head canon? Oh god, no. Excuse me. Thank you so much. Your phone ring light came in. Nice, Elfling. Lynn. I keep burping. What the hell? Thank you so much for the continued support. I appreciate you. We're not putting them in that cellar.
In the meantime, please help yourselves to the refreshments and snacks we prepared. If anyone has any questions, feel free to approach me. I'd be happy to help you.
I let them sit while I retreat to a quiet corner to recover. It's not what you think. Don't think about it. It's not what you think. I probably just caught Becca's cold. Don't think about it. I'm left alone for a good while, the same words spilling out of my lips in a silent prayer, until a hand taps my shoulder.
Hello, you there?
Yes, ma'am?
Oh, look at you. Having to show a group around a mansion this big must be exhausting.
Not a problem, ma'am. I'm just doing my job. What a hard worker! Anyway, Isabel, right?
Isabella, actually.
But yes, what can I help you with, ma'am, right? Please, just Hannah. Call me Hannah. I just wanted to ask, how soon are we able to move in?
My brain completely stops. The sick feeling plaguing me is suddenly gone, replaced by utter bewilderment. Is this a joke? She looks at me expectantly as I struggle to come up with an answer.
Ma'am, you see...
I mean, like, then you don't have to go to this house ever again once you sell it off.
But we haven't even negotiated a price yet, ma'am. We haven't even finished touring the rest of the mansion. A sale would be great and all, but...
She stops me from speaking any further and puts a hand on my shoulder. For a moment, with her tight smile, she looks as if she's tasted a particularly sour lemon.
Oh, please, sweetie, don't insult me. Money is not a problem. And, just between you and me, this place is better off with us than with some old lady who will probably just fill it up with cats.
Also because it's already theirs.
I personally don't think there's anything wrong with having cats here, ma'am Hannah. I'm sure there's more than enough space here if you want pets.
Perhaps I'm still not feeling well. But really, what's wrong with cats? More importantly, why is she talking about moving in already?
Well, I'm more of a dog person. But you see, this is going to be a gift to my darling. It's going to be our anniversary soon.
Wow, rude much. She's playing with some friends later this week. Oh, I am. Yes. Wait, what are we talking about? I sway away, George. Just curious, have you played Phasmophobia? I'm going to be playing Saturday for the first time. Go away, cat hater. I know. I'll fill it up with cats.
And it would be so wonderful if you can secure its purchase for us. Why, I can even offer something extra if you help us out with the paperwork.
We actually have a process for this, ma'am. I don't really think that would be necessary or appropriate.
And just what are you two lovely ladies talking about here? Leaving me and our lovely interior designer to talk here by ourselves.
I'm getting some strong vampire vibes from this couple. They've come back to reclaim the mansion they commissioned. Yeah.
What would the people think, darling?
Oh, it's just small talk, love. I was asking if she could help me with the paperwork.
I try not to wince when her nails dig into my shoulder. Story updated. I can't help but send an imploring look at Miss McCollough, who only gives me an apologetic smile and a shrug.
Yeah, I can give you a fact sheet and a form to fill out.
I think it's Kalach. There's a lot of sunlight for that, Tara. Oh, that's true, but still. Maybe they're not the usual. She wastes no time in taking the papers from my hand and shuffles through the bunch. Oh man, Rose is going to be so angry with me for letting her do that.
Wonderful. And Marianne, I'd really love to talk to you about those changes. You took some notes earlier, yes?
I did, Mom. But I really hope that this time...
Excellent. Hopefully you can help us out too, Isabel.
Isabella.
Right. It's a lovely name, Isabel.
It's Isabella.
Yes, that's great. We'll be more than happy to put in a good word to your superiors too, and... What's this?
She looks pissed. A look of confusion. D-list horror. What? D-list horror prop. Oh, shit. Is it the help me? A look of confusion and disgust appears on her face. Turning to her husband, he merely shrugs in reply.
That's, an interesting work of art. Not to my taste, though. I'm sorry.
The letter.
Darling, Buttercup, art is a complete overstatement for this garbage. It looks like a cheap prop from a D-list horror film.
Shush, love. Let the girl do what she pleases with, what do they call this? Oh, forget about it. At the very least, it's not as dreadful as the one art exhibit I was forced to attend last month.
Well, that's 3 people down. You need 2 more to show it to.
You should have seen it, Marianne. Even you would have been appalled. But I'm sure you'll know what to do with our walls once we get started.
I highly doubt it is as bad as you say, Ma'am. Nevertheless, you can be assured that my team will only pick whatever suits your tastes. Nothing of this chain letter sort, of course. It has to always work with a palette.
I'm quite sure chain letters these days don't come in this form?
It's my turn to be puzzled. What do they mean? Rose and I double-checked everything. Everything. Are the papers I handed not enough? I want to ask what I did wrong. I don't want to mess this up. But with the way Ma'am Hannah's leading the conversation, I'm afraid that's exactly what will happen if I do interrupt her.
See, darling, isn't she an absolute delight to work with? I can't wait to see how this place will look when she's done with it.
Cunt that. Do you want to go to potty mouth? That's the best typo. Whoops. Count. Sorry. Freudian slips. All the hugs to Mona's.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that, Buttercup.
Princess Buttercup? A smile is back on her face when she turns to me and hands me a strange piece of paper.
I would still put it away if I were you, though. Otherwise, people might get the wrong impression.
I can't breathe.
Anyway, as I was saying...
I don't hear the rest of what she says after that. I can only stare down at the paper, at the letter, in my hands. The sides crinkle in my grip and my breathing grows labored. Dread quickly fills my mind.
Isabella? Isabella? Are you all right? You're looking pale.
I didn't even notice when Rose's group rejoined us in the parlor. I want nothing more than to say that no, I'm not all right. I want to leave this place because I remember everything as clear as day. This letter and those blood-soaked limbs in the attic. It's real.
The letter. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Careless. I've been so careless. How do I even tell them that without looking like I've gone mad? Okay, Rose is not one of the people I can play, so I kind of don't want to show her it. Ah, shit. Oh, no. Guys, should we show the letter to Rose or don't show the chainmail? There's another word from that I misheard. This is how autocorrect is my enemy. Well, I mean, it could have even just been, like, typing but missing the O. I mean, it's just one letter. My giggle's infectious. I would show her that's 4 people. I wouldn't. I'm thinking not showing her. Hall's like, I don't want to say. I would show it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I'm just thinking like it's not a good idea to show Rose, or it's just going to cut us off anyway because of all the people we can be. Rose is not one of them. So... Well, I guess, wait, look at back at the... Hannah is, Luke is, so, and then Marianne. So 1, 2, 3. We got 2 more people to show. It's, I don't know. You saved, I did save, but like, this game's long, so F. Don't show, might lose the bonus. I say don't. There's more don'ts. I'll say don't, because I'm also leaning towards that.
Rose,
Is that... Relationship with Marianne increased? That's interesting. Relationship with Marianne increased a lot. Like, I'm on the same page as Rebecca. Here, wait. You guys can't see it. My bad. There you go. Huh. So I guess that's good. And Rose isn't someone who matters on this, so. Okay. The words are stuck in my throat. I want to tell her. I really do. But is she gonna believe me? She already dismissed me earlier. It's a concussion, she said. It's not. There really is something in this house, in the attic, in that letter. It's going to go after us. Please believe me.
Is Isabella all right?
Ma'am Hannah's voice breaks through the haze, beginning to cloud my mind. Rose is looking down on me, worry etched on her features. I didn't even notice when she moved the wrinkled paper from my hands and pushed me down to sit on a nearby chair. From the edge of my vision, I can also make out Miss asking a passing food server for a glass of water. Through it all, Mr. Wright stands on the sidelines. Although curious, he appears more inclined to watch the scene than help. They're all as likely to believe me as Rosa does. To everyone, whatever's in this house is just a hoax, a cautionary tale
Isabella,
for children.
Do you need me to call that ambulance?
Ma'am, get your chest away from Rose. She's just like, very, very upright posture. Boobs. Miss Kellogg's, no. She's not cereal. I did, and personally I would rather... Oh, you did, and personally I would rather that after you've made a choice, you just see how it plays out. Up to you, though. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, I did save, and personally I would rather that after you've made a choice, you... Wait, save after, you're saying? But I want to save before. But you would prefer I save after to solidify it? Titty, though. Boobies. God damn it, Kath. She offers me a drink, but I push it away. I need to get out of here before I cause an even bigger commotion. Clear my head, take a breath of fresh air. Anything to take my mind off things. No one is going to believe me anyway.
No, I'm just feeling a bit out of it.
Well, Hall's the one who requested this, so Hall gets first say before anyone else.
Excuse me. I'll be back. I just need to catch my breath.
Bowing my head, I mutter a quick apology and gather my stuff to make a quick exit. No, just that you pick a choice and stick with it rather than reloading if you don't like what happens. Okay. I'll try not to ever reload. I'll still save beforehand, but especially QuickTime stuff. I will say I don't like failing someone living or dying because of a QuickTime. Like in Until Dawn, the first time I played through it, I accidentally killed Jessica because QuickTimes. So I found out from then on that QuickTimes matter. So we looked up all the QuickTimes. Not that I'm going to do that here, but we looked up all the QuickTimes because I'm like, if we make a decision, like a choice in dialogue or something or in direction, then yeah, we die. F. But if it's because of my inability to press X, I'm going to be upset. So we, yeah. So I will say I might reload if I fail a QuickTime. Especially because I'm not prepared or something. If that's okay, Hall. But if it's because of a choice, I won't reload. I just got what Kath was typing. Got him so slow. The only reason I know that Stardust is because of calculators. People would make it say boobies. So it doesn't matter if this place is haunted or not. I've caused trouble, and Rose can be quite unforgiving of behavior like this. I'm almost at the door when she catches up to me.
Isabella, wait!
You can't have people be killed by a QT? Oh, thank God. If you fail a QT, it's game over. They don't affect the story. Oh, okay, good. That's all I'm really paranoid about is someone dying because of my inability to press a button. So, cool, good. The apprehension must have been quite obvious on my face because her expression instantly shifts to something gentler. Eyes softer and a fond smile spreading on her lips.
Hey, I'm not angry.
I know. I'm sorry I ruined this for you.
I'm going to go a little after 2 hours, so that'll be like 2:45-ish, so in like 25 minutes-ish, because I took a while talking in the beginning, so we had quite a moment of just pausing and talking about 999 and stuff. So.
Come on, you didn't ruin anything. It's not like we haven't ran into any problems before. If we don't get a deal today, we can always try on a different day. And
I think we have a deal.
Look.
She hesitates, completely trailing off before shifting her gaze down to her hands, a small gesture to stall. Her fingers are fiddling with the piece of folded paper. It's that stupid letter again. My hands stiffen when she gives it back, but I take it nevertheless. Aw, damn it! She looked at it anyway! More as an automatic response than any desire to have it back. I'll throw it away if I can. but I have this nagging feeling one way or another, it'll find its way back to me regardless of what I do about it.
This is... You have to let them know about...
Hi, Ren. Hello, hello. Rose, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. The worst words.
I know you want us to get this sale so badly. And we've made a lot of plans on how to go about this. I mean, who wouldn't? This is the first time I've been assigned to a property like this. I've sold plenty of houses
so it didn't matter
before,
if you showed it or not.
Nothing like
it
what we
mattered
have
with
here.
relationships, though. Marianne liked me for
It's a
it.
beautiful house. I'd love to get one of my own if I ever win the lottery. But I
don't want a mansion. Too big.
Look, here's the thing,
It's a
Isabella.
nice house.
If
But
we
mansion's
are
too big.
going to do this, work on something, I don't know, this big. I need you in top shape. And the way you are now...
Rude. My mind stopped.
What? Wait. No, I can still work. I just need to get myself together.
That's what you said earlier. I let it go because I thought, hey, it's your own body and you should know more than anyone how you feel. But after this, I really think you should take a break.
You're kicking me out?
No, I'm not. Look, all I'm asking is for you to take a seat somewhere I can see you, and let me handle this for now. You're clearly not yourself, and I honestly could use some time not worrying when you'll fall over or not. The day's not even over, and I'm already feeling the stress. Please, humor me just this once.
Isabella, god damn it. Now I'm scared to see this cursed image in Discord. Wait, what? Had to share the pain? Thanks, Ren, I hate it. Wait, I found a cursed image, shared it with Discord for you. Welcome. Oh no. Oh no. She clasps her hands together in front of her, eyes pleading for understanding. And I do understand, to some extent. That doesn't mean I'll feel any less awful. Whether at myself or at the unlucky turn of the situation is taken, or for her, I don't really know.
I promise I'll give you a full report of what happens
Surprise.
after.
I have
I'll
to
even
go
let
now.
you take the lead tomorrow.
Bye, Kat and everyone. KFTW wave.
My heart! Soothsayer, thank you so much for the 666 biddies. Take care and have a lovely evening. That's for the hype, and then there's some hugs. Thank you for all the love today, too, you sweet bean. Even though you're scaring the shit out of me, I really appreciate it. Thank you. That was the thing. It's Kita Scream. I can't really see two Batmans kissing. Oh, wait, what? Alright. Promise I'll give you a full report on what happens later. I'll even let you take the lead.
Fine. Okay. I'll step aside for now.
You're upset.
A little, yeah, obviously.
If it's any consolation, I won't tell the boss about today. You know how he is.
Please don't. I don't want a repeat of the lecture I got during my first assignment. He called me a noob, and I don't even know what that means.
A beginner? At the memory, we both burst into helpless giggles, earning us strange looks from the guests milling about the door. Talking and laughing like this, it's easy to forget any mishaps that happened. Little things you learn to appreciate, I guess.
So, are we good?
I'm still not okay with it, but Rose has a point. It's better for me to step out of this one for now.
I won't be able to help you anyways if I keep getting distracted like this. Maybe I'll just take a walk outside or something while I wait for you to wrap things up.
Right. Take care, Soothsayer. That's
Please,
the cursed image.
Just stay put. I insist.
I'm not an invalid, Rose.
You clearly have not seen how you looked earlier.
When you're so noob, you don't even know what it means.
It's not that bad.
How did you not know what noob is? I mean, you might not.
Color hasn't even returned to your cheeks yet. Just stay here, all right?
Boss is a dick of the
Don't
highest
even
order
think
is what
of
he is,
going
yeah.
anywhere. Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll take you back to Luxembourg myself to have that minor bump checked. At least wait for me to call someone who will fetch you, okay?
Okay. So just use the word okay. She's gone before I can voice another word of complaint. Left with nothing else to do, I find myself drifting back to the foyer. A few visitors linger in the area, some merely enjoying the afternoon sunlight streaming through the stained glass windows. Others can be seen admiring the priceless antiques decorating the room. The group of elderlies gathered some ways across from me is occupied in a friendly banter about which one would cost more to buy. A little argument here, an occasional laughter and teasing there. I smile to myself. The conversation reminds me of what I've been missing these past few months. Rose is probably right. I do need a break. Maybe this afternoon's hangout will help. Speaking of, I should call Ash. It's a few hours earlier from what I've told him, but he did ask for a call once I'm done. Oh, you also got... Okay, cool. Oh, this is not what I thought. Aww. I thought it was the case. River got this. It's the bandana from Animal Crossing. They were selling it. Yo. Yes. No, not case yet. I thought it was tomorrow, which is why I was surprised. Because that's the pen. And the tablet won't be till Friday. I've seen that image before, Rin. I still hate it. Pretty excited. I'm going to temp position at work for the next few months. I'll be working on processing returns with minimal phone time, so that will be interesting. Rin, good luck. I hope it's less stressful than people. Meow. It was River. A few hours earlier than I told him, but he did ask for a call once I'm done. Besides, I don't have a ride back. He offered, so I might as well take it. Or bribe him into giving me one. Not that he'll ever accept the latter, personal convictions and all. Honestly, if there's something I find admirable in him, despite his tendency to annoy the hell out of me, it's that. Well, whatever way works, a free ride is still a free ride. There's Rose's offer too, but despite what she says, I know she'll be busy for the rest of the afternoon, especially without me assisting. Bothering her for a favor as small as this is the last thing I want to do now. A couple of minutes and a few prayers asking for a decent signal later. The call finally connects.
Shit.
And
I'm Ash from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out! Can't beat me.
What the heck? What?
How loud is this thing even?
I'm a cool dude.
A sharp ringing fills the entire hall, disrupting the pleasant quiet that has settled. Soon enough, heads begin to turn in search of the source, mine included. My eyes dart around the small crowd before zeroing in on a lone figure crouched behind the same group of old people checking out the decors a moment ago. He is facing away from me, fumbling with something in his hands. But I don't need to see his face to know whose back it is. Oh, I'd recognize that dumb parka anywhere. Without bothering to end the call, I march towards him. After what happens today, I'm really not in the mood to deal with this.
All the times to...
Ashton, Frey!
What a fucking ringtone. Best audio of the entire game. Is that his voicemail? No, that was his ringtone because he's there. That's an embarrassing ringtone, right? Nice bandana too. Thank you. What happens next is something I'll surely regret later for not having recorded. He jumps, lets out an undignified yelp, followed by his phone slipping out from his grip. It bounces from one hand to the other in its poor attempt to catch it, before ultimately falling flat on the floor with a sounding clack. I feel kind of sorry for the phone and the floor, but it's not every day you can catch someone like Ash off guard and get a reaction. Damn his stupid detective senses. I'll take every ounce of victory I can get, no matter how small. Ha! An awkward pause passes between us. A blink. A cough. He makes a face. And then, in a too-quick motion, he ducks and retrieves his abused gadget, while a grin threatens to break out from my lips. He doesn't meet my eyes when he straightens, but a flush has crept up his neck and cheeks. In another universe where we haven't known each other for 5 years and suffering through his teasing isn't a day-to-day occurrence, chances are I'd find that adorable. Endearing, even. Unfortunately, this isn't that kind of world. The way things are, I'm already content to see him out of his obnoxiously calm and collected disposition.
Hello to you too, scaredy cats. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
I thought it was his voicemail. That guy's a cop? I mean, I don't know if he's a cop. I just figured he has detective-like senses. I would eat myself out of there so fast if that played. They even put it on the official soundtrack of the game. That's amazing. I was a little afraid of what words was going to be said in the song, so that's why I was talking over it, but I don't know whether to slap it or kiss it. I'm guessing he's a dick, but that's just my choice. Like, yeah, he's attractive, but we'll see. Slap him. Yes, he is a cop, believe it or not. Oh, God.
What? And missed that look
Never
on
mind.
my face? No way. Oh man, I should have taken a picture.
I am so honored you find this funny. Is that how you treat your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor.
The police must be desperate or something. Oh, never mind. Definitely want to slap him then.
Talk to yourself.
Hey,
you
Cap.
aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place?
For a moment, he looks like a cat that swallowed the canary. Suddenly, checking every nook and cranny in his phone for any damage or scratches seems to be more interesting activity than explaining
Ash?
himself.
I could be looking to buy a house.
A mansion?
Yeah, why not? Did you see the view outside? It doesn't look haunted to me at all.
He's messing with me.
Ashton, I am not in the mood. What are you doing here?
He chances a glimpse at some point behind me. The parlor? Curious, I follow his gaze, but before I can figure out what has caught his attention, he places a hand on my shoulder and turns me back to face him.
I just finished working on something, so I dropped by.
I still don't see how his work has anything to do with why he's here. At my confused look, he drops the hand resting on my arm, like he has touched something particularly hot, and casually rubs the back of his neck.
And I said I'll see if I can pick you up. Turns out I can. Free time and all.
He's watching someone.
So here I am. Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while.
Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner. I was about to throw you out.
Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet. I think that makes me a legitimate client.
We have mandatory sign-in sheets for clients, Ash. I didn't see your name on it. And you can't just roam around because it says open house. Normal people actually follow an etiquette here.
Right, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and...
No, wait. I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said... Never mind. I was just about to leave anyway.
Wait, what? Now?
Something must have shown on my face because he pauses and gives me a long, hard stare. Sometimes I forget how easy reading people is for Ash, given how he often looks as if everything around him is a chore. I avoid his eyes, hoping he'll drop the subject and won't ask any more questions. The last thing I want is to tell him what happened, especially the part about the letter. In fact, he's the last person on Earth I think I'll ever tell that.
Both is good.
Both is good. Are they fighting or flirting? Both. He'll give you something long and hard, all right. God damn it, Finder. In fact, he's the last person on Earth I'll ever think about telling it to, if I can help it. Sure, he's a dependable guy. God knows how many times he helped me, even without me asking for it. But stuff like ghosts and the supernatural, he'll never believe those, even if he hears it from a friend, except maybe if it's Becca. On a good day, the most harmless thing he'll do is give you an explanation why those things have no chance of ever being real. At worst, he'll be insufferable. He'll poke fun at you every single chance he'll get. Ashhole. Would I ever do to him? He never does that to Becca or Zach. I can already imagine how things will go down the moment I spill a word of what I saw. Nope, over my dead body. Before it catches his attention, I shove the letter deep into my bag.
Nothing. Let's just go.
With that ego, I bet it's very short. Hi, Lacious. I late from spending $400 on new glasses because my old ones got scratched to hell. No, Lacious. You poor bean. All the hugs. That sucks. Glasses are fucking expensive. It's like, why do I have to pay so much money to just see? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. And I have great insurance too. Oh. God, that's more than half cut off. Jesus Christ. I think mine ended up being like 300 something. About after a lot was cut off from insurance. I don't know how much. But, ugh. They're stupid expensive. And I don't understand. He is often an asshole.
Doesn't look like a nothing to me.
We still have Zach's movie tonight, remember?
It's still early. And didn't you say your shift will end around 5 or 6? What about... Hey, Isabella, wait up!
A rush of air greets me as soon as the main door opens. Not the usual autumn draft, but it's still a welcome change from the stifling atmosphere inside the mansion. Ash's footsteps are quick behind me, the soles of his shoes thumping hard against the polished concrete in an awkward cadence as he rushes up to me. He calls out once, twice. The mansion still looms in the background. Whispers calling me back, shadows beckoning. Nope. I don't look back. We spend the ride back to Luxborn City in a relatively quiet manner, with only the radio's disjointed hum in the background to fill the silence. Occasionally, Ash will reach out to fiddle with it until the signal settles or it's a respectable volume, but otherwise he doesn't say anything. Neither do I. However, if the furtive glances he's been sending my way are signs, I know there are things he's been itching to ask since we left the mansion. I keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside, in the small hope that my disinterest will dissuade him. All of a sudden, he tosses something at me from the small compartment on his side. It hits me cleanly on the chin before I can make a move to catch it. The small package makes a soft landing in my lap instead.
Sorry.
The glare I send him wipes the smirk about to form cleanly off his face. He clears his throat, focusing his eyes on the road again. I swear, he did that on purpose. Ignoring him, I flip the half-forgotten package on my lap.
I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving away cereal bars?
Cool, so she didn't bother to tell Rose that she was leaving? Rude. Yeah. Nice wind. She said she had to wait for her? Oh, F? Huh. He only has a small package for her. God damn it.
I always have one on my person, and you look like you're about to pass out back there. Have you eaten lunch yet?
I didn't even get a chance to deny it because right on cue, my stomach rumbles loudly and an empty gnawing feeling in my belly becomes noticeable. No surprise there. I did skip breakfast and lunch so I could catch Becca while she was on break. I was hoping to get a small meal after. I guess with everything going on, I just forgot until Ash mentioned it. It's not like the hollow feeling's new to me, though. If anything, it's just one of the things I've gotten used to ignoring over the years, growing up. Thanks, then I tear the package and start nibbling on the edge of the bar. Apart from an acknowledging nod, Ash doesn't say anything after the small exchange. For that, I'm thankful. After getting an earful from both Becca and Rose, it's nice to just be able to sit down with someone who's not going to nag you.
How'd the open house go?
The usual. We got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really, no different from the typical open house. On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life. Weren't you there?
I wasn't really listening.
I should have asked someone to kick you out.
No, you won't.
And what makes you so sure?
One, ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine. She's been complaining to me about how you talked your ears off, by the way. Two, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job. Which brings us to three. It's been months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back to your instant noodle diet.
How do you even know about the last one?
Rebecca. Anyhow, you're hellbent on selling the mansion. Even if someone you know personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out. Every single person who went on your open house is still a prospective client to you. Even me.
He's not entirely wrong. Oh man, I walked right into that one, didn't I?
I hate you. I really hate you right now.
His answer is a small laugh, the kind that screams, I'm right, I told you so. I hate it when he does that.
I'll have you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property. So even if you expressed any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad.
Provided I didn't botch it with the rights. Why, of all times, did I have to screw up like that? In front of an important customer, no less. I owe Rose a big apology. I hope she likes free donuts.
You don't seem too happy about it.
I am happy. Doesn't this look like a happy face to you?
Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa. Or is it the wardrobe this time?
He meant that as a joke, but how close it is to the truth made my blood run so cold that my own heartbeat was heavy in my chest. All at once, the letter in my bag feels a whole lot heavier, burdened by my own guilt and apprehension.
Yeah, well, things happened. Stuff the Wright couple might not be pleased about.
No kissing!
No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business.
No interruptions.
You made them angry?
Not angry. Just stuff happened.
Like?
Things.
Did they do anything? Your clients, the Wrights, was it?
I can't answer that. I don't want to lie to him. Change the subject. I'm gonna save, but I'm gonna change the subject.
You keep asking me about my work, yet you haven't said a single word about yours.
That increased it. All right. I'm trying to at least increase as much as I can with all people, because I think like then they'll help each other out, but that might be bad. I don't know. We'll see.
That's not fair. Both you and Zach have literally disappeared off the face of the earth.
An over-exaggeration, but changing the subject to something else is still better than outright lying to him. Besides, it never works with him. I'm not sure if it's because I'm just bad at it or because he's really very good at his job. He doesn't answer immediately, only momentarily shifting a glance over at me and returning it back to the road where he has to make a sharp turn. Outside, the sun has already started its descent, casting a vibrant orange glow on the tall buildings. I wonder how long before we reach the venue for Zach's film. Checking the street signs outside, it appears Ash has taken the longer route. Odd, but he's probably trying to avoid rush hour traffic.
Didn't we just talk a week ago over chat?
That's different. Linking your awful memes in the group chat box every morning isn't exactly a conversation.
Offended if she lied to him? Yeah.
Excuse me, I don't hear you calling them awful while you're laughing at all of them.
Shut up! And you aren't answering my question.
That earns him a soft punch to his arm. I did laugh at them, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of knowing that I find most of them funny. It'll only make his head bigger, stupid Ash.
All right. Lay off on the abuse. Remember that case I mentioned before? We've been trying to pin the bastard down, but it required more work than we anticipated. The guy's slippery like that. We got some good lead months ago.
He recounts what he's been doing in the time that we haven't seen each other. His usual work, the occasional small investigation, and the big case he's been stuck working on. Stuff he couldn't mention in the brief time we catch each other online. Although most of it are the trimmed down version, only things he can tell. He has always been careful about that, even in the way he spins his answers to my questions. Just enough to satisfy my curiosity, but not enough to paint the whole picture. At one point, his voice takes a strained tone when he mentions something about the big case, but I don't dwell on it much. That's normal, right? I mean, who wouldn't be frustrated you couldn't bring someone to justice because they kept slipping out of your fingers? If I were in his shoes, I'd definitely lose my mind. His stories never cease to be entertaining regardless. If things weren't the way they were back home, maybe I would have considered taking on the same job as him. Oh, nope, not really. Mama would never allow that. But the idea is still there. Along with countless others I've let go. Time passes quickly between us in this manner, and before I know it, we're already at the movie house. A small crowd has already formed in front of the theater when we arrive. The LIFT, L-I-F-T Fest, short for Luxborn Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts a bigger crowd than annually, and this year's no different. I've only been to a few indie film screenings with Zach, so I'm not an expert on the matter. But I know that for people hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. Especially for a newcomer like Zach. He hasn't even won an award, but just getting a confirmation letter that the festival committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup already put a grin on his face for weeks. Speaking for the guy, he's impossible to miss. At 6 feet, he appears to loom over the moviegoers, and with his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him a wide berth as they pass by. It's often easy to mistake him for someone intimidating at first glance. I did, back when I didn't know any better. Ash did too, I heard, once early in their friendship.
Oh, there's Zach!
Hey, you guys!
What were y'all thinking, setting off a party popper in this place? Party popper. And I'm like, party popper! I can't! Party popper!
Lynn! Thank you so much for the 10 frickin' gifted subs! Holy crap! One to Strout, one to Midnight Saucy, one to Sowaki, one to Reesgets, one to Danny, one to Sir Fap, Sir, one to Flame Shadow Stalker, one to Senri, one to Coil of the World, and Castle. Thank you so much. You all have access to the emotes, ! Discord if you need help getting in, Amy Squid Bash next name. Well, welcome to the winners where everyone's a winner. Holy crap, Lynn, you sweet bean. Thank you. Potty Papa. I'm gonna change this so it's the right one. Cause that ain't right. Thank you. All the love and hype. Also, that means we'll give away a Steam game in chat. So if you guys want a chance at winning a Steam game from our games list, ! Game list if you want to check it out. ! Raffle if you want a chance to win it. Thank you. Zach's face lights up with a smile of his own. He moves towards us with careful steps, taking a significant effort to make himself smaller as to not bump or accidentally hit anyone. Typical Zach. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in greeting.
Sup, Z-Man, my main man. What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
He should never say that ever again. The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palpable enough. Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. I'm almost amazed how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Almost. Considering his track record, I would be used to it by now. Zach seems to be.
Stop trying to act black, Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
There's fondness underneath his exasperated tone. If this were any other person, he'd likely be offended, but years of friendship and familiarity have made those words harmless to the other's ears. God, no. Punch Ash. It's fine. Or at least enough for both to take it in stride.
It's been a while, Zach.
I hope you didn't get into trouble again.
When you say potty, I say papa. Potty, papa. Oh my god. Hi, Berta. Hello.
Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
Nah, I ended up with chicken down stuck on me last time I agreed.
Chicken down?
I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again.
Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad.
You really have no idea.
A beat passes, and then Zach laughs.
Hey, I'm kidding. You know you can always count on me.
It's a story only the two of them are privy to, and every now and then, Ash will enlist Zach's help on something. Becca and I never really found out what the deal was with those adventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement. She insists that if it's Ash, it's likely not something illegal or life-threatening. I tend to believe her on that. Sometimes. Ah, well, boys will be boys, I guess. I hate that phrase. I give Zach a small wave from behind Ash when his attention eventually turns to me.
Bella! Huh? Rebecca's now with you.
Hi, Ingy.
Is she still sick?
This visual novel has the best illustration animation I've ever seen. A visual novel, it's very good. I do appreciate it a lot.
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning.
You leaving?
Love you too.
Be safe. Have coffee if you find it.
You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
Oh, excuse me. And it's true. They've known each other for far longer than any of us in the group. Childhood friends
But
and
don't
all.
worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now. She promised she wouldn't miss your movie.
Isabella! Oh, thank goodness.
Speak of the devil. Without warning, a hand grabs me from the shoulder and turns me around.
Becca, you're just in time.
I have to lean back a little with the way her face is almost invading my personal space, but she places her hand on either side of my head to keep me still. She stares at me intently, concern filling her
Becca,
eyes.
you're squishing my face.
How are you? Are you all right?
Why wouldn't I be?
Rose called me earlier.
She reminds me of Natsuki. Those 4 words tell me all I need to know. Since I don't have any family living close by and the only other relative I have here works on the far side of the country, I gave my company Becca's contact number in case of an emergency. I should have known Rose would call her. I push Becca's hands away from my face. Although she lets go, her eyebrows remain drawn together.
Oh, no. Everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today.
That's not what I'm talking about.
So pink cute.
How's your head?
Beside me, Ash snickers. I bite back the urge to elbow him in a place of trying to avoid Becca's hand as she tries to reach out for said area. I do my best to dodge her, all at once moving to hide behind Zach. Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zach.
Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that.
Someone who feels stubborn and listens to a limited number of people sounds familiar somehow. Are you calling me out? Are you? I just came out to have a good time,
You blacked out? It's not something to brush off. Come on, at least let me check it.
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there.
Thanks, Fender.
Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
She did look pale when I saw her.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
What? I'm just saying it as it is.
The same style shirt as Becca is wearing. It's so strange. I need a top like that IRL to match.
If
Just
you mentioned
one
this
matching
earlier, we wouldn't be
outfit.
having this conversation right now.
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
Something crosses Becca's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is.
That's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least.
See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And I don't want to miss Zach's film.
We can always watch it some other time. Sorry, Zachary.
No, it's good. But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
It's the premiere. The premiere's different. Right, Zach?
I shoot him a pleading look. Zach's a sensible guy. He'll understand. Please understand.
Not really. But Rebecca has a point. In the end, I think it's your call.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it.
You're not missing it. Oh, we're just moving it on a different day so we can have a...
Look, you guys.
Ash's loud sigh unexpectedly cuts through the conversation. He's pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks, something he usually does when he's getting
If she
impatient.
says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either. Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me, if she can still run around like that.
Why are you taking her side?
I'm not. But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most.
Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself. Is that good enough for you?
I already know the answer before Becca voices it out. When at last she releases a deep breath and nods, albeit with a great reluctance, I immediately tackle her into
Thanks,
a hug.
Becca.
Thank God I didn't have to make that choice.
It's always been you with him, isn't it?
Oops, my ears heard that as I don't want to miss sex film.
Did you say something?
Me? Nothing. Don't mind me.
If you say so.
Aw, night, Cynthia. Have a lovely night. Take care of yourself. Have a lovely evening as well.
Okay, guys, showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside. Anyone here has a smaller bill?
I think I do. Hold on.
I pull myself off Becca to get into my wallet from my bag, and...
What's this?
Fuck. It's already in Ash's hands before I can even react. 3 new people! Let's infect everyone with the chainmail! Behind him, Becca and Zach are both giving the piece of paper an intrigued look.
No! Give it back!
It's just a paper.
I don't care! Give it!
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
I try reaching for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. I've never been particularly sensitive about my own height, but right now I really wish I had the advantage over him.
Don't open it!
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to... Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Okay. Now I'm curious.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's...
There's 5 more. Damn, bonus damage. More than 5. Bonus damage, yeah. The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds the paper. Too early for Halloween is the achievement. I can't breathe. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Vaguely, I note how my hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They're still shaking, but I hang on to them regardless. The awful, sick weight that has taken its core in my stomach back in the house returns full force. I can read. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone please. Today is turning out to be a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or else.
What a dick. Yeah, Ash is an asshole.
Well, that's interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of its contents. I don't need to see it. I don't want to see it. The letters, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I had the chance. That way,
It's
that
not
way.
a prank.
It's just a prank, Anne. It makes them all stop. Even I am surprised with how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed. You've got to be kidding me.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
It's not a joke! Will you guys listen to me first? I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up.
There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
But it's real! What do you think I saw?
A hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing. We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now...
Oh my god.
Maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now.
Don't bother.
Without another word, I snatched the letter out of Ash's hand and stuffed it back in my bag, with more force than necessary. I'm tired. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting. My own friends won't believe me, and all of them think I'm crazy. To top it all off, there's a dull ache in the back of my head, begging for a little attention. I can't afford to give right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about today. But before I can take a single step away from the group...
Guys!
Zach rarely ever raises his voice when there's a point he wants to drive home, and hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. Even Ash and Becca. Whatever harsh words yet to come out from the argument immediately die on our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her. And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together?
Exactly.
We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat. Please.
He has a point. Ash, for all his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning as for a reminder. He never does that. Becca too. I'm pretty sure there's another reason why she got out of bed today. Yet despite Zach's attempts to lighten things up, or Ash's and Becca's acquiescing? I don't know. Gestures, the tightness in my chest remains. I should have just kept it to myself, or at least went with the idea that it's a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they had. No sour mood, no bad vibes. Careless, so careless. Maybe leaving is a better decision for all of us. Let's save. But for Zach, I want to stay. Any other day, I'd excuse myself and go straight home, but this is something special to Zach, something he worked so hard to bring to life. I should know better. I might be having a bad day, but being with the few people I care about far away is the idea of spending the rest of the day throwing a tantrum alone in my room. That, and also, I don't really want to be alone after I got cursed! And what if the thing in the attic follows me home? That! I don't want to be left with my thoughts either. I can still see whatever it is when I close my eyes. And maybe if I stay, let our heads cool down first before telling them what happened, they'll listen to me. There's nothing you can't solve with a calm head. One step at a time, Isabella. That's what Mama used to tell me. Besides, I don't have the heart to ditch Zach. A smile is back on my face when I look at them.
If we keep arguing here, we're going to miss the first few minutes.
Zach, I love you so much right now, right? I appreciate you. Thanks, Zach. Real friends would believe ya. Although skeptics are gonna skeptic. Like, if people don't believe in ghosts, they're gonna... It's not so much about friends and stuff, but they're gonna try and convince you otherwise. Like, if I legit saw a ghost and told River, River would never believe me. Acquiescing? acquiescing. So, accept something reluctantly but without protest. Alright. No clue what's going on, but it looks interesting. Yeah. Hi, wolf friends. Hello, hello. It's a horror visual novel with a lot of triggers, but we're going to be switching soon in a moment here. I was just waiting for like the day to finish up, hopefully. Like a good stopping point instead of mid-conversation. Hasn't happened yet.
All right, that's the Isabella I know.
My relationship with Zach increased. Yay! Oh, Rebecca's upset with me? F?
Oh, good. I thought for sure you were going to cry.
Karma's a bitch. This time I really do send an elbow straight to his stomach. Good. Stupid Ash being vertically challenged has its perks too.
What was that for?
Stop calling me a crybaby. I'm not one.
I relate to Isabella so hard right now.
Aw, don't cry.
Punch him again.
Stop it!
Okay, scaredy cat then.
That too. If you repeat that, I swear I'll...
Let's just go.
Without another word, Becca goes inside. She doesn't even stop to wait for us when I call after her. Ash and I exchange looks at that, the same question likely swimming inside our minds. Did something happen at school after I left? Is she having a bad day too? I'll try to ask her about it later, I guess.
You guys
Kick
go
him
catch
in
up
the
with
dick.
them.
Yeah.
I'll go get us the food, I promise.
This game is really long, so I don't know if 2 hours will always be enough to get to a good stopping point, but it's been a while since I've seen this game. That's fair.
But you'll miss it.
Didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't fun? And it ain't like I haven't seen it. I made it, remember? I'll be in there soon.
That ain't flirting. Ash. I guess that's why she calls him Ashhole. One friendly tap on my shoulder and then he's gone. A few moviegoers are still milling about. Some are still waiting in line for tickets, but otherwise most of the crowd is already inside. That's going to be a problem where like you have to side with friends and it's going to make point of no return and it's going to make one fall but one raise. And that sucks because I want to be friends with everyone, but I'm sure it's going to make me have to pick and choose a lot. There's nothing much for us to do here now. Not a word of protest comes from me when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside. All right, I'm going to save here. I think this is a good stopping point because I don't know what else. So, oh, this is just sad. I'm assuming this is where some of the derogatory words are going to be said. But I think this is a good stopping point for now. What movie are they watching? It's one that Zach made, so. But it looks like it has something to do with slavery, probably. Drop him like a hat. Can I smack Ash? I need some stress relief. Yes, Wolf Prince, go for it. So, thank you, Hall, for being a lovely Patreon supporter. Yep, and you can be friends with everyone, but you have to basically pick all the right answers to do it. Fuck! Well, I'm not doing it, I guess. Unless you have to, like, lower some to raise some later. But, like, I didn't want to go home because I thought this would mean more to Zach. And also, again, I don't want to be home alone. F. But thank you, Hall, for being a lovely Patreon picker and for this game. Thank you, thank you. Conga line with people wearing weird necklaces. Dawn. Nice to see the game after the demo. Yeah, to see a little bit more. It's legit. So we're going to switch over to the other Patreon pick, one from Lacius. It is called Blackwell Unbound, and it's a point-and-click game. It is the second in the series of the Blackwell games, and we're going to see how far we can get in it. So, I forgot the name, but it's basically about Black British history. Gotcha. That makes sense. Balancing act? Yeah, there's going to be a huge balancing act. So, I saved, but I'm going to quit out of here. Oh. Is it not done? Oh my god, these pictures. I'm gonna leave you on this creepy music. Zach looks weird here just staring at you. Yeah. So, I'm gonna put up BRB Orca and the emotes so you guys can feed him. And I will be right back. No, please. Didn't care for the joke, just saying. That's fair. Wait, which joke? Did I miss one? Oh, that's fair. Yeah, be careful. Just be careful about joking about slavery. Hence why I was like, good thing we're doing this next time so that way we're not getting into it now, because I think that's part of the triggers probably if it talks about some of... There is racism in the game. I don't know if it's from characters or if it's that portion, but there is derogatory words said, a lot of them. And I didn't even know half of those, so... Thanks, Dawn. Thank you for apologizing. Just finished Unbound yesterday. Yo. I mean, hey, might help. But I'll be right back. Gotta run to the bathroom. Gotta get more water and maybe some noms. And then we'll get into Blackwall Unbound. So, BRB, guys.